Andy, welcome back. Good to catch up with you as ever. Let's just look back at last week's victory over Colchester United, and it was an excellent game of football and a really hard-fought victory in the end.
Yeah, tough game, as it always is with Colchester. I think the game sort of become quite stretched end to end, chances both ends, and the margin went our way again. That was a testament to the team and the lads. A fantastic result, and from that week, we took 9 points. So delighted with the week's work.
And that is 3 clean sheets in a row as well. And I know the fundamentals for you are those clean sheets.
Absolutely, clean sheets are what get you promoted and get you success, and we've got to keep making sure we get clean sheets. We'll always create chances, and we've got to take the chances.
Nicky Kabamba scored his 12th goal of the season. He's someone who, when he came in, took some time to settle in and adapt to how we play, but has been so important this season and just goes about his business with a smile on his face.
Yeah, Nicky's a top striker, and at times he's probably found himself a bit frustrated with the shape we've played, with one striker up top. But Nicky's never stopped training hard, never stopped being professional, never stopped supporting the group. He's got some important goals for us, Nicky, and he'll continue to get important goals for us to the end of the season. So he's a real important member of the team.
We've seen Marcus Dangager come back into the fold as well, and every single time you've put him on, he's given 110%, and he's looked threatening. He could have had a couple of goals on Saturday.
Yeah, Marcus has been great. I mean, it took him a bit of time after his injury. Again, the shape probably didn't allow us to have as many strikers, out-and-out strikers up the pitch. And he's been patient, and he's come back at the right time for us. So again, I think Marcus has been very important to us in this season.
No midweek game this week, so it's been a full week of training and a lot of graft here that the players have been putting in. How's everything been so far this week?
As always, the guys are focused. They're focused. They've worked hard. We've covered everything we need to do, and the trip to Barrow is an important game for us, and it's by no means an easy game. Let me tell you.
People talk about pressure and they talk about being top of the league and the pressure that comes with it. But when you walk through that players' lounge, when you walk up to the training session, it doesn't look like there's any pressure on the players or the staff. How do you manage that?
Well, you just sometimes look back at all the critics and all the experts at the beginning of the season that had us down as mid-table, and then consistently kept saying that we'll fall away. And I don't think we've been on anyone's tongues or our name's been anywhere near the top of the table in any conversation. So that just takes all the pressure off us. In-house, we know what we've got to achieve, and we know we've still got to achieve it. And I think, the atmosphere and the culture and the environment that we've got here, it's not a pressured environment. We kind of put our own pressure on ourselves, and that's the professionalism of us.
You talk not only about the players that you sign, but the characters. And it's really important that, isn't it, at times like this, that everybody has the same vision, shares that vision, and everyone across the club is pulling in the right direction and the same direction.
Absolutely. I think it's characters and personalities are the most important, that we have a good group, a real good sort of bunch of players. They're all together. There's no sort of splits or divides. And that always comes with success as well. If you're winning, everyone's generally like that. But yeah, the actual group of players are a bit special like that. They're a real good bunch of people, human beings, and professionals.
It is the longest trip of the season coming up this weekend, away to Barrow, a side who are fighting at the moment. But you look back at the previous encounter this season, we won it by 2-1, a late Nicky Kabamba goal. That was a really close game.
Yeah, they was on the back of a little run then. I think they had a really good start. I don't think they've been beaten in 7 games at that point. They've had a difficult season since then, a few manager changes, etc., etc. But it's still going to be a tough game. Going to Barrow is a real tough place to go and get a result. So we've got to make sure that we really are on it. We turn up, we're ready to go, and we kind of just take care of our business and go in there, get our points, and hope to come away with a win and get back down the road.
We talk about the supporters quite often. This is one where the hardy souls will be making that long trip. And I know how much, particularly in long trips like this, that really means the world to you and the players.
Absolutely. I mean, we'll be looking closely and looking at faces that who's really at this one. So we're on that. We're on them. But all joking aside, it's a long way to go. They've supported us, some real tough places and got us across the line. And this will be no different. So we'll need them there.
Just finally, looking back at the match we played there last season, it was the last away game of the season and a bit of a basketball match, wasn't it? 3-3. You'll be hoping maybe not for that this time.
I'm hoping it's going to be a different outcome as that, in that respect, because there's a little bit more at stake for both teams. So it's going to be a different day, I'm sure. Again, we've just got to make sure we just take care of what Bromley
Andy, thank you for your time. We'll catch you after the game.
Cheers, man.